Hey, it's going on YouTube, so you know it's best here. Apple just held its event going over the new 4.0 software update coming out for iPhone users and iPod Touch users and also iPads out there as well. And this is a rundown video going over all the new details in this event. I think it's a very successful, a lot of cool things coming up to us, and let's jump right into it. Now, basically, they said it's going to be over 100 new user features, but the main things they focus on are 7 different things, or 7 tentpole features that they named it, about the main things that are going to be coming to this new software update. Now, the first one is actually probably the biggest one, is multitasking. So multitasking is coming to the iPhone, much awaited. And basically the way they're going to do this is going to have several different things or APIs that applications can do in the background. So these applications aren't just going to be running freely out there, full force running. They're only going to be doing certain things in the background. First thing is going to be background audio, so applications like Pandora will be able to play the audio or the radio back in the background as well. VoIP, so applications like Skype will allow you to have Skype closed, but if somebody calls you over your Skype account, they can ring up on your phone just like a regular phone call. You can take that call, and also you can close out that call, and well, you'll still be talking, but you can close out the call and still be able to search different applications while you're talking to that person on Skype. All right, also there's going to be background location part of this multitasking. It means like an application like TomTom, the turn-by-turn GPS or navigation application. You can actually close that application now and you still receive directions, voice directions to get you to your location when you need to turn and all that good stuff, because it can continue to track a location using the GPS even though you close it and you're in Safari or in your mail application or whatever. So that's actually pretty cool as well. They're also going to be able to have local notifications now, so push notification doesn't have to go to Apple servers. Push notifications can happen right on your phone. That's basically little things that pop up when something happens within an application. It's going to be a little bit more faster, streamlined, since it can happen mostly on your phone. It's also going to have task completion, which allows you to say if you're uploading some photos to Flickr or something like that, you can close out that application. It'll still keep uploading that photo to Flickr. So that's going to be pretty cool to be able to, say, upload a YouTube video from your iPhone 3GS. Some video shot up to YouTube, and close that out, and it'll still do that in the background. And also have fast app switching, which basically means that the applications will be able to remember the state that they were at when you close it. So when you go back into that application, it'll pick up right where you left off. So those are the great things of multitasking. Now, you've seen these pictures here. They really did a good job of how you actually can activate multitasking. You basically double click on the home button, and it'll bring up something little dock in the back and the bottom of the screen there, and you basically just swipe through all the open applications just like that. So it looks pretty cool the way they did that, and so that's multitasking. Scratch off one of the big things on people that hate about the iPhone. Now the next up is going to be folders. Now folders is a cool thing which allows a little bit more better app management on your iPhone. So instead of having 12, 11 different pages of applications, you can have certain folders, like a folder for games, folders for news, like they have all your CNN and ABC News applications inside of, all in one individual folder. And when you tap on the folder, it'll kind of spread out, and you'll be able to switch, pick which application within that folder that you want to go to. So this is pretty cool the way they did that. You just drag and drop one application on top of another application, go ahead and activate a folder, and you can name the folder what you want. But this allows you to essentially go from just being able right now to be able to have 180 apps on your iPhone. Now you can have over 2,160 applications on your iPhone. Who would have that many? I don't know, but that allows you to do that. Third up is mail. The mail application on the iPhone, real quick, is get a unified mailbox. They have all your Gmail, MobileMe, Yahoo, whatever, sync it to one mailbox. Fast inbox switching, and also you can be able to open attachments that come in your mail in individual applications themselves. They're bringing iBooks to the iPhone, the iPod Touch, whoop-de-doo. Also, the enterprise is basically for business companies out there, or companies out there that use iPhones for the employees. They ramped up the encryption on there and ramped up some things with those, so most of us don't need to worry about that. Now, the one thing that really impressed me on this event is called Game Center. Now, people who in my live view stream, again, thanks for everybody coming out there. I had over 2,500 people come out and watch me during this event. We had a lot of fun out there, but they know I was really excited over this Game Center. And what this is basically bringing is Xbox Live to your iPhone. So you're going to be able to have, be able to invite friends to games and matchmaking, achievements. You're going to be able to have leaderboards. It's really going to be cool. I can't wait to see this in action. I can't wait to really get my hands on it. And it's going to add that extra experience on there, because they have over like 50,000 games in the App Store right now. And I would love to be able to just play some games with some of my friends and not have to be on the same Wi-Fi network and just be able to do this. So that's going to be pretty cool. Now, iAd, this is the last thing Apple went over. iAd is basically Google Ads for AdSense, or Google AdSense for Apple. You know, that's basically what it is. but it's only for the mobile platform. So anyway, what Apple's going to be doing is they're going to be having their own little ad network where developers can jump on board, and that's going to be a 60-40 split. Developers will get 60% of the revenue, and the way these ads work are totally different than the way ads work right now. So say you're in the iPhone application right now, you accidentally click on the ad, or intentionally, but you click on the advertisement, it may close your whole application down, open up a web page in Safari, and then you look at the ad from there. Then if you want to get back to your application, you got to go through all that mess. The way iAds is going to work, these advertisements are going to open up right in the application itself. So these advertisements can do everything just for photos. They can do actually audio and video. So they showed a Nike commercial or a Nike advertisement on here. It showed full video on there. It looked kind of cool. And also you can have little mini games. These advertisements can do mini games. Now these advertisements are running HTML5, not Flash. So it's going to be really cool to see how these actually really work. And so somebody in my chat actually said this is the first time I actually want to click on the ad, and I have to agree with them. I probably do want to click on the ads in this iAds on the iPhone or the iPod Touch it just to see how it works. But that's going to be pretty fun to see, and that's kind of Apple really going after the Google market share for the mobile advertisement. So that is iAd, and this is pretty much a culmination of what happened in the event. Now, when are you going to be able to get your hands on the 4.0 software update? Well, developers out there can actually get their hands on the beta right now, and all those people who are in the jailbreaking community, you'll probably expect that beta preview to be out probably shortly, within hours. But for everybody else here, you'll be able to get the software update for iPhone owners and iPod Touch owners this summer. It's also coming to the iPad as well, but not until the fall. Now, the way this is broken down to iPhone 3GS owners and iPod 3rd generation owners, basically the last versions of the iPhone and iPod Touch, will be able to get the full features of the 4.0 software update. Now, iPhone 3G owners and iPhone and iPod Touch 2nd generation owners only going to be able to get a few features of this 4.0 software update. They didn't go into detail what features those are, but definitely not going to be able to do multitasking, so that sucks. Now, what sucks even more is the 1st generation iPhone users and 1st generation iPod Touch owners, you don't get nothing. So you're pretty much out there with the same regular update, or they may have some little special update for y'all, which kind of sucks. But so 1st generation owners, you're totally out of it. So it kind of sucks, but I think for the most part, for the majority of people out there, I think this was a successful update for people. I'm really excited to see Game Center on here. I'm really excited to see that. But Soldier Knows Best here with a little breakdown of the Apple event today. If you have any more news or anything else, how do you feel about this event, leave a comment below. But thanks for watching. Soldier Knows Best, and I'll catch you later. Peace.